in 2 sessions, we did this. Today I'm gonna be walking you guys kind of through this second session of this lower forearm half sleeve that we completed. We did the first session early in June of this year, and then we did the second session just a couple days ago, like early July, so about a month apart. And that's usually how I like doing it. I either like doing back-to-back sessions right away, like we do it on Monday and then we do it on Tuesday, or I like to, if we don't do it that way, I like to split them where the first session is completely healed and then the second session we can just kind of combine them together. But yeah, today's a little bit different of a video. I tried my best to get as many shots as I could throughout the day. It is hard trying to film by yourself and tattoo, because my main priority at the end of the day is them there getting tattooed. So I try my best to still get some content for you guys, but also still focusing on the actual tattoo. I'm gonna pop in and out, kind of do some voiceovers, talk a little bit, and you guys will get to see kind of how the consultation part went, the ideas, how we designed it, and then at the end, obviously the final result. Road to 1K subs. If you can, please drop a sub, a like, a comment. I've been doing weekly uploads, trying to get at least 2 videos, if not more, posted per week. We're grinding, to say the least, but I appreciate all you guys' support who have been watching the videos. It really means a lot. I read all your guys' comments and I try and respond to everyone in a timely manner, so let me know what you guys thought about the overall tattoo, and yeah, let's get into it. How you been? When did it start healing and everything?
Got it Saturday, and then it was like Wednesday or Thursday.
Wednesday or Thursday started healing?
Thursday, yeah.
And then it finished healing and everything?
Yeah. Kind of struggling on like what will flow with it, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Was it sore the next day or anything or not?
Yeah, I was sore all the next day, but I had to actually drive to Texas the next day, so I was just chilling.
Oh, for real?
So, bro, I originally want something like this, like up here too.
Okay.
But I don't know if this like the dragons and stuff is gonna flow good with
that.
With this.
I would say.
Cause I also got a couple other ideas too.
What are the other ideas?
Like I like the samurai look. There's like this one right here.
Oh, like a Hanya mask?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's tough.
And I also was thinking, yeah, just something like this, and then, but I just don't know if it would flow good with this right here.
Yeah, I mean, do you have any ideas that you're like down with that's more not like it don't gotta be like the same, but like that like streety vibe?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You might want to do that and save all that for like another sleeve, you know what I mean?
Yep. I was thinking like I could even do that for the legs.
Right, exactly. If you don't though, we can figure something out, bro.
I did, I just gotta find it. And then I just been thinking of what would fit, and I kinda assume like that stuff won't fit right here.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's like your choice, you know, but if I was you, I would save that for like a full sleeve, you know what I mean? If you like that like Hanya mask though, you see how like this is like realistic, but then they have like other shit going on that's like more pop art style, you know what I mean? Even like this, like see how it's like black and gray, but it gives you still that like vibe of like this type of shit, you know what I'm saying?
I did like how that shit looked right here.
Right, like.
But the eye's kind of basic, but
yeah.
I did kind of like how the cards looked and everything, and I think it would look good with this.
Yeah, for sure. What do you like about this one? Just the cards and like how it looks overall, or you like the triangle and all that kind of shit?
No, I don't really like. I just like the cards. Honestly, I like the cards, the money symbol. I think I want to go with like something like money symbol, like money.
So like you heard him just say, he wanted that more of that money vibe. I showed him this laugh now, cry later face. He liked it a lot. He only liked one mask of it though, so we just took one, blew it up, and then threw this kind of Louis V headband over it. And then underneath it, to fill kind of the space, we just used this money sign script type vibe. I got sent out a care package by a brand called No Numbing Cream. Shout out to them. That was super cool of them to send me out a big care package like that. I shaved him down, cleaned the whole area before I applied it. This was his first time using numbing cream. The first session we did was actually, believe it or not, his first tattoo he's ever had. So for him to sit 6+ hours on that big piece, that was super dope of him. So I tried to help him out with a little bit more of the numbing cream on this side. He didn't ask for it, but I had it and I just asked if he wanted to use it, and he was like, yeah, I'll give it a try. So we threw it on. This one tube of numbing cream went way further than I expected. In the past, I've used like one or two other brands before, and it felt like I had to put like 3 tubes to cover the same amount of area. We threw a little bit more on his wrist too, because from the first session, I didn't really get to finish that part, and I didn't really like how it healed. Some of it kind of fell out, and then I threw on some saran wrap just to lock it in, make sure that it didn't get all over the couches and everywhere else. I'm not a scientist or nothing, but I really do feel like the heat from whatever the skin and the saran wrap being like layered like that, I really do feel like it helps the numbing cream actually like lock in a little bit more and absorb more into the skin because it's not open skin. Then we started the tattoo. I usually try and start bottom up, but I really have no set system in place. There's been tattoos that I've started top to bottom and went left to right or right to left, and different ways I've done each tattoo depending on the area, the type of tattoo we're doing, the painful areas. It's kind of like no set system that I do have, but more often than not, I find myself kind of working bottom to top, which is kind of the usual way people do it, just to kind of preserve the stencil. And so when you're wiping down, it's not taking more of the stencil off the top or below it. And the only other thing with numbing cream that I feel like is kind of the reason why I've always stayed away from it is because you only have a specific time to work in certain areas. So because the skin is not broken and you're just putting numbing cream on the skin, when you open that skin with the needle, you only have a specific time to work in that area before the numbing cream starts to wear off. And with numbing cream, your body doesn't really have time to build up that adrenaline and that pain tolerance to kind of getting used to the pain as you're tattooing. You don't really feel anything for an hour or two, and then all of a sudden, if you relayer an area or go back to an area after you've let it rest or the redness calm down, or maybe you want to layer it some more, when you go back to that area, usually they're in a lot more pain than they normally would be without numbing cream, because like I said, their body is not really built up a tolerance to it. So I would say there definitely is a few downsides to numbing creams, but for this one in particular, I haven't seen any of the downsides that I saw in the other brands that I use. Like for instance, what most people talk about, or most tattoo artists talk about why they don't like using numbing cream, is because it will make the skin rubbery, it will heal really bad, it can cause problems. I haven't seen any of that with this numbing cream so far on the people I have used it on. But like I said, the cons of numbing cream is still kind of across the board, no matter what brand you use, and it's not really their fault either. It's just kind of how it goes. So for tattoos that are under 2 hours, I think it's probably amazing. But for this type of style of tattooing, like how I tattoo with large scale realism, it can sometimes be a little bit tricky to navigate, because you can't really tattoo how you normally would, because you layer so much with realism. So after the tattoo, the only thing worse than the whites is this part right here, cleaning a fresh tattoo. If you had this done, you know the pain in this dude's eyes right now. I use Hustle Butter. I replaced it with green soap. I used to use green soap, and that's what most people have used for a long time, but I feel like this cleans it better and it feels a little better. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, but I really get in there and scrub it super clean, just because the more you get out all that extra stuff, the less sore they'll be the next day. And then I'll rinse it down with some water, and that's a wrap for today. Look at him checking him out, feeling himself. Fuck with it?
Yeah.
So that's it for today. I hope you guys liked this style of video. If you did, like, comment, sub, all that kind of stuff. It really helps out my channel. Let me know what you guys like. If you like this type of style, if you want more of the time lapse and the talking over it, or if you just like a process video, how I set up, how I clean up, whatever you guys want, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, this is the inside is healed, like I said, from about a month ago, and then today we did the outside of it. Shout out to him. I think he said he found me on TikTok, so shout out to him. He sat really good, had some dope ideas, gave me a bunch of creative freedom. I can never ask for anything more than that. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'm out.